Alrighty, y'all. Hello. Welcome back to the video. We're looking at 5 things in Germany that confuse Americans. All right, guys. I got my drink ready. I'm ready to be confused here. What's in store? These are fun videos. Let me tell you what. This is from a channel called Connor Sullivan. It'll be linked in the description down below. Watch that whole video and check out their channel, okay? And this has been suggested actually quite a few times. I narrowed it down to at least one comment from Robert S84. So thank you for that, guys. Let's jump into this, all right?
Back to the video. 5 things you need to know before you visit Germany. Number
All right.
1, and I learned this the hard way when I got here last year. Sunday, grocery stores are closed. You cannot buy anything closed. This is crazy because in America, Target, Trader Joe's, Ralph's, Kroger, wherever you live, it's always open. If I'm hungry like at midnight, I can always find something to eat. If I'm hungry on Sunday, I can always get some burgers or something like that. But here, you go there, you cannot buy food. You have to go.
So all the stores are closed on Sunday, and that's like throughout the whole country? Dang, that is different. For any Americans watching this, the only thing closed on Sunday that definitely sucks is Chick-fil-A. Now, but for real, all their stores are open, yeah. I mean, every day. If anything, if they're not 24-hour stores, you know, maybe the hours will be a little shorter on Sunday. You know, we're only talking, they'll close like an hour or two early. But yeah, Sunday is actually when a lot of people, I would say, in the U.S. probably go grocery shopping. I mean, Saturday and Sundays are so packed at the stores. That's pretty weird. But then again, I think in Germany and probably a lot of Europe in general, I know you guys say that you live closer to stores. Some people can even walk to the store, and you almost go like every other day or every day and just get a few things. And I suppose you could go on a Saturday and be stocked up for Sunday. So I'm assuming that's how it goes. That is different, though.
On Saturday.
Yes, you have to go on Saturday, and here's the interesting. You're gonna need to go on Saturdays, and there's also gonna be a ton of people in line on Saturdays,
especially at right when the store's closing. It's just packed.
Yes.
So go early on Saturday, or
Also,
even Friday if you're smart enough.
Also on holidays, everything is closed.
Yeah,
It's hilarious because the day before a holiday in Germany, you go into the store and it is like the apocalypse coming.
Yeah.
The Germans just in a line fighting over the last water bottle.
And you have to be careful of this.
That happens here too. Holidays, some places are closed. Some places are only open for just a few hours. So, yeah, I can relate to that. And, yeah, the few days leading up to a holiday is a madhouse. Like, out in traffic, out at stores, restaurants, you name it.
If you have a Sunday and then a holiday on Monday, it's closed 2 days in a row, and you are not eating unless you go to the gas station and buy, like, those little beefy hot dogs.
Yeah,
Number 2, though. Blitzers! I'm not even kidding, dude.
What the hell is that?
This peed me off. Yeah, this made me very upset because in America, you're speeding, whatever, you can kind of do it because you can see cops, and only cops can pull you over and give you a speeding ticket.
Right.
All right, so we break the law a little bit. I do it definitely on the freeway. There's no cops. I'm going over the speed limit.
Yeah, guys, everybody. If you haven't been to the U.S., everybody on the highway speeds, right? The highways are very packed, but usually when you get a flow going, people consistently do like 15, sometimes 20 miles per hour over the speed limit, and that's normal. You would have to be trying to stand out from the crowd if you get my drift. Yeah, it's crazy. Highways are very fast here, and speeding is, you know, common. It sounds weird to say, but it's common.
But in Germany and greater Europe area, Italy is the same, France is the same. If you are going over the speed limit, they have these little boxes like that sit on the side of the road.
Like speed
and if
cameras?
you're going 5 to 10 miles per hour over, you don't really know. If you're going 5, all right, let me explain it first. Okay. If you're going 5 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, these things will flash you, get your license plate. Even if you rented the car, send it back to the rental car company, and they'll give you a ticket 3 months later. And obviously the price goes up the longer you wait. I spent like 800 euros on speeding tickets. Dumb. This is what happens. You're on the freeway, you're like, oh, there's no cops, I'm good. Do not let a blitzer do that to you. I want to save your life. Make sure you see the speed limit, and if you don't know the speed limit and you're feeling like you want to break the law a little bit, if you are going faster than the people that live in the country you are in, then you deserve a speeding ticket if you get one.
Right.
Do not be deceived. Germany has these things called Autobahns. No.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got the Autobahn, so I know there's places where you can definitely get some speed.
Speed limits.
But you gotta watch,
near a
'cause
city,
it changes, right?
blitzers everywhere.
Right. And it drops pretty fast.
You're
Like you're going from unlimited speed to like 30
I'm
miles
not even
per hour.
kidding. They try to get you. They try to get you. Like, there'll be a speed limit, no speed limit. Then it'll go from 120 to like 30 within 10 seconds.
It's like,
and then the blitzer's right there at the edge. It's like, bro, 3.
Now, I get it. I get that it's safety. I get that, speed limits need to exist, and I get that enforcement needs to exist in some capacity. I understand that. But let me tell you, after you just heard how it is here, yes, speed is enforced here. Yes, you can get in trouble if you're reckless, of course. But like I said, some minor speeding, especially when you're just part of a big traffic group, isn't really a big deal here. So yeah, if you're someone like me or basically most Americans that have driven a lot, if you're used to speeding, that would suck. I admit it, right? Like, I'm being honest here, that would totally suck, having the cameras everywhere and getting nailed with tickets without even getting pulled over. It just seems like kind of like, whoa, kind of invasive, right? Oh, that would be a tough one. But I get it. I get
had
it.
no idea. You have to pay for bathrooms here. Is that weird to you?
That is weird. And
I don't like that.
Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. Honestly, I will pee on the side of the road before I pee in the bathroom. Now, if I have to go to reduce, that's a different story.
Yeah.
And
It might be worth 50
I'll
cents.
have to pay. But it's still hard for me to cough up change when I have to go to the bathroom because
That
I've
is
never done that
weird.
before in my life.
It's usually like 50 cents or €1. But keep in mind, for those people who are used to paying for bathrooms, we grew up in a country where you do not pay for bathrooms ever. Not one time in our
Yeah, if you're used to that, then good on ya. Like, I just think that is so weird. I've never paid for a bathroom ever, and I'm 30 years old. I've never heard of that. I mean, even places that are expensive, if you go to like a theme park or an amusement park or some big event, big, I don't know, baseball game, football game. Yeah, other stuff's expensive. Like, they gouge you for money on drinks and food and, merchandise or whatever, right? Rides at a park. Bathrooms are always free. I'm trying to really think. I don't think I've ever paid for a bathroom. That is just, that's wild. That's wild to me.
life have we said, we need to go to the bathroom, here's money for it.
Right.
So that's the reason why it's weird. If you are from a country like ours, it'll be different.
We understand it helps keeps the bathroom clean. Okay. And U.S. public restrooms are sometimes dirty. Yeah, it would still be strange regardless. I'm glad to hear that at least it goes towards something. So the bathrooms are, most likely going to be clean, well taken care of. That's a relief, right? Because that's why I avoid public bathrooms a lot, is because you just never know. It's a hit or miss. Some bathrooms are really nice here, and you're like, oh, what a relief. And then some, I feel like for every nice one, there's like 2 or 3 bad ones in a row where you're like, oh my God, this is gross and smelly and dirty, and you just want to get out of there. So that could be worth the cost if you guarantee like it's always going to be a good experience, but it would definitely be strange, like pulling out money to go take a leak. Woo!
Right.
Carry change around, pay for the bathroom.
Yes.
Number 4, air conditioning.
99% of people in Germany do not have air conditioning
no idea
in their
why.
house. And I do know why.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Because only like 2 months of the year do Germans actually kind of need air conditioning, because only 2 months of the year it's hot enough to where they would need it. And so they have all these little special techniques of keeping it cool without having to have an air conditioning. But
Well, because I know in recent years, I'm like a weather nerd, and I have followed weather loosely, pretty loosely, where I'll look at world weather sometimes. And I know parts of Europe have been getting really hot in the summer the last couple years. So I imagine Germany's had some hot spells. Yeah, what do you do? I mean, having no AC, that's crazy. I mean, everywhere in the U.S., that is common. Everyone blasts AC here.
They do have air conditioning in hotels, I've heard.
I think they do.
But in normal
Probably,
family
yeah.
houses, no AC. They do have like the heating wood stoves
Yeah.
that heat their house up in the winter.
Right.
No
Heat you
AC,
need, yeah.
they do have heaters. Make sure you check with the hotel to see if they have it. All right, we made it to the
Wow.
part that will save your life. It's very important actually because it has to do with you and the traffic laws. The first one, this is gonna be a few part point. The very first one, if you're on the Autobahn and you're not going over 200 miles per hour, get out of the left lane. The left lane is only for people who are exceptionally fast.
Oh, wow.
And if you are
Okay.
in the way of those people, they could run into you. You could cause an accident.
Right.
I learned this the hard way because I'm just driving along. Oh, I want to go fast. And these people with better cars than me, I have to let go of my ego. I was in a little teeny car like, screw these guys. I want to go fast. They have Audi freaking 300
Right.
horsepower cars. They are going.
Right.
Yeah.
It's honestly terrifying because the first time I was driving on the left-hand lane, I looked in the rearview mirror, no one was behind me, and then I saw a little car that was like really far away, and I like, looked back for like 4 seconds. I looked back in the rearview mirror, it was like 4 feet from me, like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
People will race on the freeway, and the rule that you should adhere to, if you can, is if there's nobody in front of you that you have to pass, you should always be to the very far right. That's what Germans.
Okay, so that I'm glad to hear. Yes, always spread that. People here in the U.S. need to understand highway etiquette and technique. So many people don't get it still. Yeah, I mean, those rules apply here. But, you know, the left lane, or the far left lane, is called the fast lane for a reason. May I say, though, the fast lane here is nothing like that. That is truly the fast lane. Because, like he said, if it's on the Autobahn with no speed limit, these people can be going 150 miles per hour. And if you're going 80 or you're going 100, that speed difference, that's dangerous. That's some real bad stuff. So, yeah, that's good advice. Stay to the right as much as you can. If you're passing someone, get in the middle or get in the left, whatever. Get around them and get back to the right, especially on the Autobahn. I think every car guy's like cliche dream is to drive on the Autobahn. So, I mean, I would be fun. Like, I would like to say I drove on the Autobahn someday. And I'd like to be in a car that could, you know, do over 100 miles an hour, hopefully. But yeah, I would definitely take it seriously and, you know, get a little speed run in maybe to the left within reason, and then get back over and just cruise at a moderate speed to the right because, yeah, you don't want to be left lane lounging. Left lane lounging is really dangerous, really bad, even here in the U.S. where the speed limits would be a lot lower in this case. But I imagine over there it'd be extremely dangerous. So everyone, please learn your highway etiquette. That is a good tip for real. That could really put you in trouble.
They're
if
the very
you
far
don't
right
follow
lane.
that.
If somebody's going slower than you, then you can move to the left and you only pass on the left. This is the second part.
Yes.
Only pass on the left. If you pass on the right, you could also cause an accident because Germans are used to being able to pull over and having nobody on their right side. It's actually very smart. And it makes traffic go a little bit smoother. I think Americans should implement this too. It could save your life. Just get over to the right-hand side, make sure you're paying attention, watch out for blitzers, and that's all. That's 5.
Wow, that was pretty good. Straightforward, nice, quick, and concise list. Make sure to check that link down there, okay? Check their channel out. I think I will be for sure. Great suggestions. Yeah, blitzers are going to take the cake for me as being terrifying. That would suck. I feel like Americans by design, because of the so much traffic, and unless you are really being a total like dick on the road, you're not really gonna get caught doing 5 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. I think people here just kind of have a heavy foot when it comes to the throttle, and you could get in big trouble in basically anywhere in Europe if they have that. So that would be hard to get used to for sure. And then the bathroom thing, the restroom, paying for that. It's not a big deal. It's just so different to me. It's like I said, it's really not a big deal. 50 cents or $1, whatever. That's not much, right? It's not going to bankrupt you. But it's just very bizarre to me. Please let me know your thoughts on this. If you agree, if you disagree, if you laughed at any of my comments here or my reactions, because some of these definitely did shock me. I would love to hear about it. If you've traveled somewhere else and thought some really bizarre things that you observed, I'd love to hear about that as well. Maybe you've been to the U.S. I would love, maybe we can do a flip side to this. Things that we do that confuse Germans or confuse anyone really in the world. That would be a good one as well. Throw a like on there, of course, if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community, y'all. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, I'll catch you later.